What is up, Instagram? Man, it's I'm gonna try and set the phone right here real quick. Man, it's been, I don't like that. Nope. Alright, so it's been a long time since I've actually gone live. I've never really gone live before on Instagram. Usually it's always Facebook. I'm banned from Facebook. So we're gonna try something here. It's dark. Alright, so this is how we're gonna do things the entire night, okay? It's gonna be pitch black. The only thing that I'm gonna do is turn on the lights to show everybody what I'm doing, and then it's gonna get dark just like this again, okay? So I'm just kind of showing everybody what it's gonna be like, because I know a lot of people like to say it's too dark, I can't see anything, but that's the point during an investigation when it's live on a cell phone, okay? I don't have any night vision cameras with me. This is not a documentary. This is not a series. This is just me going live with my cell phone. So this is what it's going to look like right here when I shut all the lights off. So I'm going to turn the lights back on real quick and explain a couple things. And then we're just going to jump right into it. Okay. So, first and foremost, I'm sorry it took so long to actually start this. I actually forgot a razor blade. I had to go get a razor blade real quick so I could cut myself and put my ashes on the board. So for everybody watching here, I know I go live on Facebook a lot, not here. So I'm going to flip this around if I can. I'm going to show everybody my board. This is my Ouija board right here. You can see all the blood. This is human blood all over it. And then if you look here closely, what's in the human blood here, that's human ashes. So I have a little surprise tonight. This has never been done before on Instagram, ever. I know it's been done on Facebook only because I've done it. And what we're going to do is, right here in this box, this is going to be the surprise that gets added to my blood. So we're going to open this up. I'm going to show everybody what's in here. Inside each one of these boxes are human ashes. Just to show that, I'll pop open this one real quick. You can see real human ashes. That's exactly what they are. I'm going to close this down now. Well, sort of, kind of. They kind of get stuck in there. Well, you know what? We'll just leave that open, I guess, since we're going to be using it anyway. So that's going to stay right there. The lighter was to light the candle. And that's it. I'm going to flip this around and kind of explain some more things about what's going to happen real quick. And we'll go from there. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. This is normally what I do on Facebook. I'm a huge, probably the most extreme paranormal investigator in the field. A lot of people who follow me on Facebook also kind of follow me on here, so they know that already. They've seen the show Haunted Tours. They've seen me go live. They've seen... that's really about it. They've just seen me do outrageous, crazy shit. So, simple here, guys. This is where it all began for me, in this house in Gainesville, Florida. I was banned from a lot of locations because of my use of the Ouija board. A lot of people talked very ill on me. Again, I don't want to beat a dead horse with a stick on this. A lot of people know my story. But this is where it all began. This house right here, this property, this land is where I decided to start bleeding on a Ouija board, where a lot of mediums and psychics have told me I have a dark attachment to me. And this is stuff I've explained in a lot of interviews and a lot of blogs. So what we're going to do is, matter of fact, I actually had a medium reach out to me yesterday and tell me that I really need to get cleansed. I do have a dark entity still attached. It's really eating at me and a lot of other crazy shit. So yeah, on top of that, yeah, we're kind of just going to jump into it. I'm just kind of testing the waters here on Instagram real quick. I'm mainly on Facebook, like I said. This is kind of new to me with Instagram. But I am going to start building up the Instagram fan base. I'm tired of Facebook. So that's one reason I decided to do this, other than me being banned. So, we're going to do something really simple. This is it. This is the tools right here. This is the razor blade. Normally I have a better one, but I forgot it in Pennsylvania because of the move. So this is what I'm going to use to cut myself. I'm then going to put human ashes on the board, which you all will see. Then I'm going to open up this, which is a spirit box. It's going to scan white noise. It's going to scan frequencies, just really fast at about 0.150 seconds, okay? Which is 150 milliseconds. You'll see how fast it's scanning because I'm going to show you. Now, for it to say a word, let's just say it says Instagram or it says somebody's name. it's going to scan about 10 different frequencies for it to say that. Now, what that means is it's going to break down each syllable of that letter, which is impossible. So what it's going to do is scan over, say, 105.5, 105.4, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, 0, 4.9, and so forth. As we all know, a lot of those radio stations don't even exist. So for a name, a word, a sentence to come through and break down a syllable on a station or a tower that doesn't exist, that's what we're looking for. That's what we're listening for, okay? So that's how we're going to do it. Very simple. This has never been done on Instagram before. So we're going to go for it. I'm going to try to see if I can just get simple things for it to say, for instance, someone's name who's watching. For instance, the dark entity, I'm going to see if I can get to say Ouija or demon. I've had it say that numerous times here before in this house. That's what we're going to go for. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip this around. Actually, no. I'm going to do it this way. The best I can. I just want you guys to see kind of how I do it without... Okay, so this is all I do, guys. When I cut myself, all I do is cut my finger, okay? You can see right here, you can see the board, so I'm going to actually just drip the blood right here on the board. I'm going to move the knife up. I'm going to sterilize that knife. Now, during my investigations, whenever I'm actually being filmed, I do things a little bit more, I would say, more 4K, a little bit more in depth. I really go into more detail. I really build the story behind this, guys. But since I'm live right now, not really a story to build. I kind of just broke it down for you really fast. There's nothing really to explain, so I'm just going to kind of do it raw, just real, right here in your face. Again, never been done before type stuff. You can see that I burnt this just to kind of sterilize it. I'm already hearing like a lot of knocks and everything. Like I'm hearing walking already. I'm telling you guys, this house is terrifying. I've seen what's here. The last time I went live here before I moved to Indiana and I went live, I slept with all the lights on. I was completely terrified. I was actually seeing these things, and the dark entity that numerous amounts of mediums were actually watching that investigation about 8 months ago, and were seeing this dark entity just swarm on me. I could hear it running on the tile right here. You can see the tile. It was just running on the tile, or like wood and laminate, whatever that is, not tile, but it was just running on it. So I'm actually, to be honest, this house, in investigating here after all the time I've done this, terrifies me more than any other location I've ever been to. Like, I know what I've pulled through here. I know what I've experienced here. I've documented it. It's on YouTube. It's all over the place. It's on my Facebook page. It's everywhere. So I know the fear that's in this house, and that's what we're going to try to bring. These lights will be out, and we're going to do it. So here's what I do, guys. I pinch my finger. I'm going to put the blood on. I'm going to squeeze my finger. It may take a little bit more than one try, but here's what I'm going to do. Go down and slice. So as you can see the blood right there. Don't need a whole lot of it. Not at all. So what I'm going to do now is reverse. You can see my blood. Guys, we're not trying to drench a bunch of it here, okay? Just going to put it right here. You see my blood on the board. Don't need a whole lot. That's actually not enough for the human ashes, but maybe a little bit. I'm going to pinch my finger in these human ashes. I am now putting them right there. Whoops, right there where my blood was, okay? Human ashes are now on the board. Boom. Everybody has just saw that live on Instagram. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. I get it everywhere I go, all the time, everything I do. But people still watch, and people still want me to continue doing what I do. So, must be doing something right. Now, that's all the blood we're going to use. Now I'm going to pull out the planchette. For a lot of people that don't know the rules of a Ouija board and the planchette, there really are none. Now, here's the 3 rules that I kind of go by. Is I'm going to hold the planchette. There's one person playing, so I'm just going to go around one time, put it to yes. That's it. I never keep my hand on the planchette. This is never going to move, guys. Piece of plastic. Never going to move. I don't care what anybody says. It's never been proven. It's never been documented. And if it has, there's probably been 3 or 4 people on it. Now, rules. Never play it alone, which is what I'm doing. Never take your hand off the planchette, which is what I'm going to do. And then I think it's never play in a cemetery and always say goodbye. There's so many rules, guys. But here's what we're going to do. My hand is on it. You see me going. It gets stuck in the blood, so I got to, like, it legit does. So I'm going to move it right there. Boom. Get this lighter out of the way. Okay. Human ashes. You see all the blood. I just opened up the Ouija session. I'm now going to put this candle right here. See the candle? Now I'm going to turn on the spirit box. You can see the spirit box. I'm going to turn the volume all the way up. I am now going to switch the sweep rate. See how it says 100 milliseconds? I'm going to switch it to 150 milliseconds, 0.150 seconds. I'm now going to sweep it. I'm now going to sweep it in reverse, and you'll see how fast it scans. You see what I mean by if it says a name, you're going to hear that name. You're going to know what it's saying because it's going to go over about 10 different frequencies. So, here's the fun part. I'm now going to flip this over. You see how fast it's scanning? I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to place it right here on the board. This is an electronic version of the Ouija board. I need to just let, if everybody can hear that, can everyone just say yes, they can, or something? Now, there is a lot of blood on this board because when I do the shows and I do things, like I said, I spill a lot more blood. When I did Mackey's at Conjuring Mackey's, I put a lot of blood on the board, guys. Can everybody hear this? Or one person hear this? Hey, Brittany. Hey, Miss Kruger. Megan, of course. Too Strange. Everybody. Can everybody hear this? Okay. Notice how nothing's came through yet. Haven't asked any questions to the spirit world. I haven't asked any questions to the other side. I'm asking you guys if you can hear anything. Can you hear the spirit box? Perfect. Since you can hear the spirit box, what I'm going to do now, notice again, you haven't heard any spirit communication come through because I'm not talking to the spirits. I'm now going to flip this light off. It's going to get dark. Now we're just going to go for the listening aspect, okay? This is where we listen for everything to come through. And it is dark. I'm going to pull this up. I'm showing you my living room right now. It's dark. And fucking terrifying. Alright, notice there's nothing there. Now we're going to talk. If there are any spirits in this house or that came through on this board, can you come say hi, hey, or hello? I'm not going to say what I think that I hear either. I want everybody to kind of be involved. Tell me what you hear. Can you just give us a name, a simple name? Your name, my name, somebody's name that's watching right now? Yes, yeah, Brittany, I'm in the house. It's very quiet right now. Here's what I want. I want the darkest type of energy and entity that I know that I pulled through here before, that many have said is attached to me, lingers around within me. I want the darkest energy that there is to come charge me and scream into this spirit box and tell me your name. Can you just tell me if you're good or if you're evil? Can you give me some type of clue? This board game is supposed to be the most evilest device. If so, I just opened it up for any type of energy. It can be the worst of the worst. I want the darkest type of energy to come through and say something. I'm giving you full permission to walk foot into this house. Do you want me to put more blood on the board? Because I'll shed more. It's super quiet, guys. Like, it's never been this quiet. It's the one candle I have burning. Did it just say? What do you think that said, if you guys heard that? I can hear it coming up a little bit more. That's good. I want the darkest of the dark to come over here. I want you to grab my hand, pull a little bit of my energy into your world. I want to see what this dark energy is all about. This is supposed to be the scariest tool to communicate with you. Show me and show everybody else what it is that you have. What's the power that you have? A couple people are saying that you said get away. Do you want me to get away? Or is there something else stopping something darker from getting near me, telling it to get away? I'm getting a lot of goosebumps right now. Because if you want me to get away, I want you to get me out of here. I want you to get me away. If demons exist and this board is what actually communicates with them, I want Zozo, the Ouija board demon, to come through and tell me what his name is, or to get out. Where are you? I know I said I wasn't going to say anything, but I just heard the same voice. It said something else, and then the same voice came through, which is weird. Can you say a name, clear as day? Can you say my name? My name's Steven. I want you to know who I am. Because I want you to be familiar with me, as I want you to attach every bit of pain, anger, sad, and emotion that's dark dwelling within you. I want you to attach that to me. But I want you to tell me that you're going to before you do it. We're here. I don't know, it doesn't. How about this? A few more minutes and then I'm going to shut this off. Can you tell me a number? You haven't said a number all night. Can you tell me the number of entities, good or bad, demonic or angels, whatever it is you want to call yourself? If you're not a living being in your energy, can you just tell me a number of how many are here right now? use my energy. You could drain me. You could knock me unconscious if your energy is so powerful. If the spirit realm is so powerful, and this board is the most powerful tool in the field that so many investigators, so many locations, TV shows, people fear this board. I just gave you energy. I am telling you, I am on my knees begging you to come through. Take whatever it is you want from me to speak into this. I did? What'd that just say? I thought I heard 7 too, Josh. I'm glad you said that. Oh, I'm not even fucking around, guys. I just heard a fucking growl in my ear. I have, I think, every single bit of hair on my body standing up. What was that? Oh my God. I'm not fucking around. Like, I just heard the growl in my ear. If that is you, can you grab my energy? Sure? If you just said sure, can you do it? I'm going to put my hand out because this house fucking terrifies me. I'm going to put my hand out. Can you grab my hand? Oh, guys, this is very scary for me. I want you to grab my hand. What's it feel like, Brittany? Just a lot of bad chest pain? What'd that just say? How about this? How many living beings do you see in this house right now? I just told you, I don't care how dark you are, how powerful you are. I want you to take every little bit of energy and spirit and soul I have left to come through and just tell me my name, how many people. Can you give the people watching tonight, can you give them a nightmare that relates to tonight's investigation? Can you go see them in your dreams? In their dreams? Maybe in there you can tell them your name. What'd I say? That's what I thought I heard it say too, no. I'm glad everybody else heard 7. My whole mind just froze. Like, I don't know what to say right now. Like, I really honestly don't know what to say. My whole mind went blank. I'm like fidgety. It's weird. If I'm inviting you, I am personally inviting the darkest, deepest, oldest, scariest, most, I don't like to use the word demonic or demon, but if that's what exists within the Ouija board by opening up such things or just screaming it to invite it, I am inviting that. I want that entity or those entities to come through and say something on this device. There is nothing here protecting me. I'm all yours. Did I just say take him? I told you I wasn't going to say it, but I swear that said take him. Alright, so I'm going to count down to 3. And then I'm going to shut this off and say goodnight. Can you count down with me? 3, 2, 1. Can you say goodnight? Alright, I'm going to shut this off now. And say goodnight. Alright, so that's off. Candle's still there. I'm gonna flip the lights on so you guys can see that I really didn't move. Everything is still exactly where it is. I'm gonna flip this one on. There you go. Nothing has moved. This is where I was sitting the whole time. You can still see the candle. You can still see the human ashes, the Ouija board. This was sitting here like so. And Josh, see, that's cool. You kind of said that, Josh, because a friend of mine messaged me, Rebecca. She actually writes a lot of books on this type of stuff, and she messaged me last night that she's fearful over the fact that I have a lot of dark energy, a lot of dark attachments to me, and a lot of things that are really eating at me, and a lot of bad stuff happening, right? And so she said she was actually going to make a kind of protection thing to see if she can get entities around me to protect me. So I think that's kind of cool. And this was last night, and she knew what I was doing tonight. So I think it's kind of cool that you say that, being it correlates with what she said in the text messages, which I could post. I could show you that she legitimately said that. And Brittany, I do think that's really weird. I think that is crazy that it's the first time. There's a lot of people that will tune in on Facebook because this is the first time I've ever done this on Instagram. And they too, they really get hurt. They feel a lot of pain in their body when they tune into my investigations. They'll end up with markings on their body. They'll have sleepless nights for a few nights with nightmares. It's kind of crazy. So I'm sorry. I hate that you are feeling the pain, but it is, it's an experience, and that's kind of what I love doing this, is like, I love involving everybody. I love involving, I guess, I wouldn't really say an audience, but that's what, you guys are tuned in. You're giving me your time when you could be watching TV, so I would like to say thank you for that, and the fact that you actually experience it the way I experience it, and you're hearing the same things that I am hearing with the 7, the no, the sure, certain things that we're all hearing. I can't fake that, and you can't fake that. You all would hear something different, but you're not. You're hearing exactly the same thing in many different states. Some of us thousands of miles apart. Some of us are overseas, and we're all hearing the same thing without manipulation on top of the screen. So to me, that's really validating, and it's really soothing, and it's breathtaking that we can all experience that together. So with that being said, I'm going to leave this board out tonight. I'm going to never close it. I never closed a session, ever. In the past 5 years I've been doing this, I've never closed a session. I've never said goodbye. And, I'm going to start doing this 2 times a week. live on Instagram. It's going to be different. It's going to be in different places. There's going to be quite a bit of footage that's going to be getting released as I build up to a lot more intensity things of like a series, certain things in that way. So with that being said, guys, I thank you for joining me. First time on Instagram, going live. Like I said, I normally go live on Facebook. Share it. I hope I could save this video. I'm not really sure if I can. I'm not really sure how to go about doing that. But for everybody that's new to me, that doesn't know what I am, my name is Stephen Urcantello. I am known as the most extreme paranormal investigator in the field. I'm talked about in the field. Other TV shows have addressed the way I investigate. So whether they use my name or not, I am well known in the field. I'm like the most known unknown person in the field. I bleed on my Ouija board, as you could see, human ashes on the board. I do a lot of extreme things, and this is only the beginning. If you want, I'm no longer part of the show. There's no season 2, but go check out Haunted Tours. You can get a little bit of a taste about what I do and how I do things. It's on Amazon Prime, Haunted Tours. You can go check, look at my page on here. That's it, guys. So I'm going to go. I need a shower. I need to eat. I need to go, be a normal human being and stop bleeding on things. So thank you again. I'm going to be doing this 2 times a week. Guaranteed, going live, different locations, same thing. I will always bleed on the board. I will always use the spirit box. And I will always push for the things for all of us to hear the same thing. I think that's a really big motivator and a very big goal, ambition. I think it really helps to further this field with the fact that we're all hearing the same things. So thank you again. I'm logging off. I'm saying goodnight, and thank you.